Hi, this is Sean. Welcome to GuitarReferenceGuide.com. Today we're going to go through the Justin Bieber song Mistletoe. We're going to play with a capo at the 2nd fret, and we're also going to go through without a capo in case you don't have one. And here we go. So the first thing you want to do, capo 2nd fret. The chords are going to be G, D sus4. It's just like a D chord with your pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E string. E minor, and then back to C. So I'm going to play it for you, and then I'm going to take you through it in 3 different stages, and then you should be ready to jump in and play it. Here we go. I'm going to count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, the chords are being played on the and of the beats. So the accents are going to be on the and of 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's the first thing we have to get down. So we're going to play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and on the G. One more time. 1. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down up 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1. So that would be the first thing to practice, just getting down the accents on the and of the 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the end of 4, the and that would be a 16th note. So one more time, just to review: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2. So to make it sound a little more percussive, what you're hearing is you're hearing a mute on the beat. So now instead of not playing anything on the beat, you're going to play a mute. To play the mute, you just lightly touch the strings, and you don't press them down to the fret, but you hold them enough so when you strum through the strings, it just sounds dead. So that'll sound like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 Now the last detail to throw in to make it sound, to give it a little bit more in the way of a looser sounding rhythm, on the first beat of each chord, we're going to lightly play the bass note. Very lightly. You almost don't hear it. And then we're going to kick into all the other rhythms we talked about. That would sound like this. Lightly touch it on the first beat. One more thing you can do as well is, instead of always just playing the downbeat with the mute, every once in a while you can give it a little 16th of down up. That would sound like this. that's with the capo at the 2nd fret, G chord, D sus4 chord, E minor chord, and C chord. Now we're going to play it without the capo. Without the capo, we will be playing an A chord, an E chord, an F sharp minor chord, and a D chord. So all of the rhythmic stuff we talked about, all those rhythms, it's exactly the same thing. The only difference is we're playing the chords in the first position, A, E, F sharp minor, and D now. So that would sound like this. And that is Mistletoe by Justin Bieber. And have a great holiday.